Starting early in the morning, the UN International Court of Justice session hall was full. The judges were hearing the case of Ukraine against Russia on the funding of terrorists in the Donbass and discrimination of the local population of the annexed Crimea. Russian delegation has the first word. Just as it was 2 years ago during the preliminary hearings, the Russian delegation is trying to justify the Kremlin's aggression.
The people of certain of Ukraine's region, which had close ties with Russia for many centuries, strongly rejected the unconstitutional upheaval and decided either to reunify with Russia, as was the choice of Crimea, or strive for greater autonomy, as was the choice of Donbass. The Ukrainian government seeks to pin the blame for all that on Russia.
Ukraine has filed a case to the UN International Court of Justice in January 2017. The accusations were based on Russia breaching 2 international conventions, Convention on Forbidding the Funding of Terrorism and on Elimination of All Racial Discrimination. The Ukrainian side claims that Moscow is financing militants in the Donetsk and Luhansk regions. As a result of their actions, Malaysian Boeing flight MH17 was shot down by militants. A bus was shelled near Volnovakha, and residential districts of Mariupol and Kramatorsk were attacked during artillery by Russian hybrid forces. Russia continues to deny any responsibility.
This is a very typical position by Russia. They are continuing to call the Ukrainian revolution a rebellion, and they continue to claim there is a civil war in the east. We have not heard anything new today. This is done simply to drag out the process, because the court will not issue a decision until the end of the year, after which the Russian side will be given 13 months to prepare a memorandum. All of this is done to prolong the process.
Moscow is being accused of discriminating the population of annexed Crimea, specifically on persecuting pro-Ukrainian activists, banning Crimean Tatar Majlis, and pressuring media. Back in spring 2017, a UN court obligated Russia to stop discriminating Ukrainians in Crimea and allow Crimean Tatar Majlis to continue working. Yet, Russia ignored this decision.
The court has already responded to this issue 2 years ago, when it found its preliminary jurisdiction in 2017. Now they are arguing with the court that it has no jurisdiction.
Ukraine will present its arguments and evidence tomorrow. The hearings will last through June 7th. Reported by Inna Kosinska, UATV.